He took the house, the cars, the business, and smiled like he had won. What he didn't notice was my silence. What he didn't realize was that while he was taking everything I owned, I was quietly holding on to the one thing that could destroy everything he built. The truth. The divorce meeting didn't feel like the end of a marriage, it felt like a transaction. Daniel sat across the glass table in his tailored suit, calm and confident, listing assets as if we were closing a deal, not dissolving 12 years of life together. The house would be his. The cars would be his. The company we built together would remain under his control. His mother, Margaret, nodded approvingly beside him, as if this outcome had always been planned. What hurt most wasn't the loss of property. It was seeing Clara there, my closest friend, sitting quietly, avoiding my eyes. Someone who knew every tear, every doubt, every fear I had carried for years. Yet in that room, she said nothing. I didn't argue. I didn't cry. I didn't fight. I simply agreed. Daniel looked surprised, then relieved. In his mind, I was finished. He thought silence meant weakness. He had no idea it meant preparation. Years before the divorce, I had started noticing things: late-night emails, unexplained transfers, sudden overseas trips disguised as a business, meetings, payments that never appeared correctly in the books, contracts that didn't make sense. Whenever I asked questions, Daniel accused me of being insecure, emotional, incapable of understanding how business really works. So I stopped asking questions and started observing. I saved emails. I documented transactions. I backed up messages and recorded timelines. I didn't do it out of revenge. I did it because somewhere deep inside, I knew that one day, the truth would need a voice, and that voice would need proof. After the divorce, my new life fit inside a small rented apartment. 2 rooms. Old furniture. Long nights filled with memories that refused to sleep. Daniel and his family celebrated their win publicly, while I rebuilt myself privately. Clara even messaged me, warning me not to cause Daniel more stress. I read the message once and put my phone down. That was the moment I realized silence had already chosen sides. By day, I worked a modest accounting job. By night, I organized evidence. Every betrayal, every insult, every moment of humiliation slowly transformed into clarity. I wasn't angry anymore. I was focused. Each night, I reminded myself that patience was my weapon. I would not be rushed. I would not make a mistake. The moment would come, and when it did, truth would speak louder than any screams. When the courtroom day arrived, Daniel walked in confident. His lawyer spoke about transparency and integrity. I sat quietly, just as I always had. The judge finally asked if I had anything to submit. And I stood up, calm, steady, unshaken.
One by one, I placed the documents on the table. Undeclared offshore accounts, false vendor contracts, email threads proving asset concealment. The room changed instantly. Daniel's confidence drained from his face. His mother froze. Clara began to cry, not because she was shocked, but because she finally understood. The courtroom air felt heavy. Silence replaced the chatter of lawyers and clerks. For the first time, everyone realized that the woman they underestimated was not weak, nor was she defeated. She was powerful, quiet, patient, and prepared. The verdict was swift. Assets were redistributed. A financial investigation was ordered. I was cleared of every allegation. I didn't ask for revenge. I didn't demand apologies. I didn't even look back. Daniel kept everything he fought for, but he also inherited the consequences of what he built on lies. I walked away lighter, not richer in things, but richer in soul. Each step out of the courtroom felt like reclaiming a part of my life that had been stolen from me. Today, I run a small consultancy. Nothing flashy, nothing corrupt. Just honest work, and a life that belongs entirely to me. I learned that screaming doesn't always win battles. Sometimes silence does when it's backed by truth. He took everything except the truth I was saving, and that truth gave me my life back. In the end, I realized that winning wasn't about possessions or revenge. It was about choosing myself, reclaiming my dignity, and proving that being underestimated is dangerous for those who make that mistake.